we're here to launch Geeta Gopalakrishnan's book, Grandmother's Tweets. And let me start off by saying that when you mention the word tweet, it conjures up a modern-day technological phenomenon comprising 280 characters. It also reflects an art form which has been made famous by Donald Trump, who uses the very same number of characters to speak directly to his base without running into interference with the media. In fact, his advisors have commented that they're scared stiff every time the US president shuts himself up in his room to work on a frenzy of tweets. What on earth will he come up next? They wonder. There is nothing to fear, however, from Geeta Gopalakrishnan's new book, My Grandmother's Tweets. It is a wonderful little hardback, cool and easy to read, listing 109 tweets or one-liners, derived from the musings of Abba, a humble, illiterate woman who lived in the 10th century during the Chola dynasty. Abba apparently walked barefoot throughout the villages, observing life, which she summed up in 109 one-liners, a format that lends itself perfectly to the tweet, which defines modern-day communication in a bubble. Geeta noted down these nuggets of acuity and perception, which were relayed to her verbally by her own grandmother for this book. After spelling out each of these one-liners per chapter, she links them to various vignettes, parables, provocative aphorisms, and maxims, which only serve to support and reinforce the basic concept. I will cite an example. The one-liner is, "Do not flaunt what you possess." The author then relates the story of a man who was bragging about his wealth. His friend reminded him that he was nothing more than a creation of Allah, but he paid no heed. One day, a severe storm ravaged his home, ruining his crops, uprooting his trees, and drying up his wells. His property was soon reduced to wasteland. Alas, when he lamented loudly, no one came to his rescue. It then dawned on him how wise his friend's words were. The rapper 10 Cents filed for bankruptcy in 2005, citing a debt of $30 million. But even as his insolvency plea stood up in court, he kept posting photos on social media about his wealth and the lavish home he was building in Africa. A US judge nailed him for $23 million, payable to the tax department. 10 Cents paid dearly for showing off. The section in this particular chapter concludes with a line from Shakespeare. "It will come to pass that every braggart shall be found an ass." And so on. Geeta also contains, the book also contains more mundane tweets offering counsel. Sleep on comfortable cotton beds. Be an early riser. Communicate with clarity. Be disciplined. Have an oil bath on Saturdays. Short and sweet are the tweets, unpretentious and easy to read, yet reflecting a repertoire of intelligence and sagacity. You can put the book down any time after reading 2 or 3 tweets, allowing you time to digest them before you pick up from where you left off. Her predominant motto throughout her condensed 200-page Bible of sayings appears to be, keep it short, keep it simple, and keep it inspiring. Now something about Geeta. Geeta has been an honorary director at the Tata Medical Center, Kolkata, for the past 8 years. With 20 years of experience in advertising, she is famous for incorporating English into ad campaigns. But alongside her professional life, which began at 19, she volunteered at the Sadhana School for Special Children in Mumbai, using her marketing skills to help in fundraising activities for the institution. This spilled over into the Tata Medical Center and treatment of underprivileged children with cancer. Hence, all the proceeds from this book will be donated to the Tata Medical Centers in Bombay and Calcutta to support cancer patients and research into the dreaded disease. So when you purchase a copy of Grandma's Tweets for your children, for your nieces and your nephews, not only will you be presenting them with a valuable Christmas gift, you will be helping disadvantaged kids in their fight against cancer. I will now ask a friend of ours, Wendell Rodrigues, to release the book.
When I heard about this book, I was very intrigued. When Geeta spoke, we spoke again on the same day. I was very happy to learn that there was such a book, A, and B, because I lost my own father to cancer, who was at the Tata Memorial in Parel. At the same time, my friend Lisa Ray at the time came with me, not dreaming one day that she would also suffer from multiple myeloma. And this is a cause very dear to my heart, which is why I agreed to come and inaugurate this book, because I want to encourage you to buy it. For 500 rupees, you are going to give something back to these patients who deserve your generosity. With that, I shall open this lovely Angostra.
This is a respect and honor we show this out. Thank you.
I quote from two very eminent personalities in India, Gulzar, who says, "This book will brighten up the faces of children and elders alike. It has done that to me." And Shabana Azmi, who says, "Geeta has artfully brought to our people the timeless wisdom of an ancient Tamil poet." Now for a few questions for Geeta. The first question being, how did she come up with such an ingenious idea?
I didn't come up with it. I was given the idea. I grew up with two grandmothers in Hyderabad, very, very conventional upbringing, no birthday parties, never been to a birthday party or nothing till I was 19. So through these years, all I'd listened to were my grandmother's singings. They were unplugged, they never went to a school, they married at 9, but yet their wisdom was beyond the biggest philosopher that you could ever imagine, because they grew up on the 10th century Avaya and her 109 one-liners, like we say, we learn A, B, C, D, F, G, H. They would say, Arvadachinam, etc., etc., 109 of them. And they were intermittently brought up in a context, like if I was just being stubborn, my grandmother would say, Nyapol Vala, which means bend and be flexible like the letter Nya in the Tamil language. And so I just collected them, but so they were just given to me. And years later, when I got married at 19 and moved to Bombay and joined advertising, my work friends and all, by the time I graduated to a glass of wine, I didn't have two flats anymore. I had one with this Maliku. And they'd say, what are you doing, girl? I mean, come on, write about it. Tell people, we'd love to know more of these. And they'd always say, when is your grandmother making her appearance? So that's how this happened. So,
Okay. And how long did it take you to compile this book? Because there are several stories, parables, quotes, etc.
Through the thought of writing this came from my mother. She said, don't let this, your friends are right, don't let this go away. Because it used to be in Tamil textbooks, 109 sayings of Avaya. It was part of education at one time, that we all did model science. But, it just kind of disappeared in time. It's not even heard about. My distant cousins who are in Tamil Nadu say, what is this? And so, once my mother, who's like my goddess in my life, said, do this, then I started collecting stories. I could have gone to the Bhagavatam and Ramayana, we're Hindus, but my younger upbringing had a lot of Christianity elements. My mother went to a strict convent. She would tell us stories, and then I had Muslim friends in Hyderabad. So the story gathering happened, and lovely Valerie, who's here, who's a colleague of mine for many years, belongs to Goa. I said, go there to delve into your Bible and get me some wonderful stories for the same, and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of this happened. So we gathered stories, and then I found quotes which were appropriate and put it to it. And I have Muslim friends and Jewish friends who contributed from Judaism.
And Geeta, do you have a target audience in mind when writing the book? I mean, are you compelling those who read the book to live according to these certain basic values?
I think the biggest target audience should be Mr. Trump. I hope you're going to send this book to him. And did I hear right when Patricia said when Mr. Trump tweets to his twits? Is that what it is? No, I made that up.
To his base. We better be careful or I won't be allowed in to the country.
No, the target audience, I would imagine, because many of us who've crossed 40 here have all been, we've been lucky to, many of us, to grow up with our grandmothers, huge influence on our lives, and even if it's summer holidays with grandmothers, it was wonderful. And today with nuclear families, who has time to for grandmothers? So it's wonderful. I would imagine the young, I would ideally like school children to read it. In fact, I'm my own marketing person because this book is all about money for cancer, so I'm unashamedly market it, and I'm going to all the school principals and asking them to consider using it. This book.
I recently saw a film at the IFE. It was a Cuban film on the child cancer sufferers of the Chernobyl incident, of the disaster, who were being treated in Cuba. And I remember it was a 90-minute film, and I felt so weak at the end of it. It was so heavy. It weighed on my soul. I just wonder how you confront tragedy daily when you visit cancer patients, cancer sufferers at the Tata hospitals. Could you relate some of those experiences to us?
This is the saddest thing that has happened in all our lives. Wendell, I didn't know that your father had cancer. But when I was a little bit, like I told you, I never went out of my courtyard house in Hyderabad. And I had a young, brilliant uncle. We're all family of lawyers in Nizam. So suddenly fevers, one thing, the other. He had Hodgkin's, which at that time was not curable. And Dr. Ernest Borges was his doctor, the wonderful Dr. Borges. And when I was a kid, my grandmother would say, we also had a special child in the family. So she'd say, go cheer up Chitra. Then she'd say, go behave like a clown with Ramraj Mama. He's got this cancer, really eats into you. It's only those who experience pain of a loved one. None of you ever faced that. But, even if you've heard about pain, it's nothing compared to what one witnesses when one is dear one. So in a sense, I begin, people say today, how can you go to Tata Medical Center 8 years with children who have cancer, being bright and worky, because in my childhood, it just made me immune, and I said just anything that makes them happy, brings back their smile.
And Geeta, I came up here.
I just want to add a little to what has just been said by Geeta. In this very room last month, I was addressing the women with breast cancer from Maharashtra, which included Pune. I think it was a Bombay, Pune, Goa sector. And I learned something really alarming, that the highest density of breast cancer in India is in Goa. And two of the oncologists told me something even more shocking. It affects basically two communities that have been suffering, which have come to India, a foreign mutant gene, which basically affects the Parsi community and the Konkanas Brahmins. Now, when this thing happens to a woman, unfortunately, in one stroke, she has lost her femininity on two levels. One is due to vasectomy, the breast is taken out and they lose their hair. And every time I spoke to these ladies, they've always felt that they had lost everything and were so sick with the radiation and the chemo that they just felt that they should die rather than survive. So I know exactly what this cause is about, and I think really, as I told the ladies who have breast cancer here in this this room. I think we really need to applaud those that become survivors. I know one of the organizers of this festival, Damodar Mauzo, is a cancer survivor. And unfortunately, my father, I didn't know anything at that time because I had not started doing social work. Because my dear friend Simon Tata always told me, you do social work after I turn 40 every Saturday morning from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock, which I continue to do every week. But my father, unfortunately, in 9 months he was gone. From the time of detection to the time that he was gone. So really bravo for writing this book and giving the proceeds of this book, because unfortunately we don't have our grandmothers around that could give us so much consolation and guidance.
One last thing, Wendell, since you're in a hurry to go, we have, and this is one very clever way to pin him down, is that we have one of the most successful campaigns we've done for cancer, the book apart, is something called Dil Se Dijiye 10 Rupaye. For those who don't understand Hindi, it means just rupees 10 from the heart. So we have people like mainland China, designers, Anamika Khanna, a lot of people, and Anjali Jewelers, largely Calcutta, but now all over, who just add 10 rupees. So Wendell, very slyly, may I look at you and say, please consider doing that. On a fact of 10 rupees for cancer.
Only?
Yeah. That's it. Not you, all your customers.
Geeta came away from the book with the impression that you're a deeply religious person. And you talk about that as well.
You know, I wouldn't say religion, I'd say I'm spiritual. Like Wendell and I were talking yesterday over lunch, and I told him how many miracles have happened since the time that I've started to. No, up to 19 there were no miracles, including getting married and settling into Bombay. But the moment I went to Sister Gayatri, she's a wonderful nun at Sadhana, and I worked with her for years. I mean, it came from different sources. She quoted Jesus and tell me stuff that was inspiring. And then 8 years ago, the Tatas came to say, give us Geeta, here's 3-4 crores for your expansion. She's covered whatever, give us Geeta. And I went to Sister, and I said, Sister, because I knew spirituality would come from her. And you know what she said? She said, there is an antenna in all of us. An antenna to God. Just keep it pointed. And Wendell and I were discussing, he said, nothing happens. There's no such thing called coincidence, and it's all ordained. Even his being here, because I had bought his outfit 25 years ago, but never thought of, hey, Wendell can, release my book, because I just said, all right, whatever Vivek Menezes says. Okay, he says, Patricia. Then I met him yesterday and I said, please, so he's just done this as a labor of love, I guess. It's a very sweet of you.
And now we have to ask Geeta for what is her favorite tweet.
Folks, there is, when we released this book in Bombay, the chairman of Tata has released it, we had a whole dance and music ensemble, because one of our saints is also do something, out of the box like Wendell does. But I'd rather say that rather than showing this South Indian music and dance video that we have, which we did in Bombay, I think I'd like to keep it short and sweet and just end with a story from the Bible, which is something that Valerie told me, which is when Jesus was there with his, people would come and put some money or whatever, and it was this old woman in tatters who pushed her away, and they were shooing her away, and he said, that little coin that she gives me is all her life, and it's more important to me than all the millions of whatever kind of money that I could collect. That's one. And I think we'll avoid the film, Patricia, because I'd rather just relate to
Communicate with the audience.
I just, when you said that you were working with Sadhana, is that a Calcutta-based?
Bombay.
Bombay-based, okay.
In those days, I still live in Bombay. I work out of Calcutta.
Okay.
Just a last word to Patricia, who came in as a stranger, and I feel I know her. And of course to Wendell, like yesterday, I bought an outfit 25 years ago. Everybody, I'm not an advertisement, this is not a deal between him and me. But I bought an outfit 25 years ago. It's still with me, classic cut, never dying. It's an undying thing. So he calls me his vintage collection. That's his new name for me. Thank you. Thank you, Wendell. Thank you for the work.